Hello everyone, my name is Priya Lisinachos, registered number URK1673. Today we are going to see experiment number 4, that is inheritance. The first aim of this experiment is to show the property of inheritance that one class can acquire from another class. So, this is the experiment which you are going to see. Here you can see we have created, there is an already existing class called animal which contain a void walk function. We have to create a class called bird which extends the class animal. We have to include the void fly option as well as void sing in this class bird, child class of the animal. So here we are running the code. So here you can see we have got the output as I am walking, I am flying, I am singing. So now we'll move on to the second question of this experiment. The second question of this experiment is to show the property of inheritance that one class can acquire from another class and perform an arithmetic function. So here we can see that there is a already existing functions. So the main aim of the class is to create a class called arithmetic. Main aim of the function is to create a class called arithmetic, which contains a function called int add, which takes two parameters like int a and int b, and we are storing the value in C. So we are initializing C as declaring C is equals to a plus b and returning the C. And then we are creating a base class as class adder which extends from the parent class arithmetic. So that's all for this problem. Now we'll move on to the third question of this experiment. The third question of this experiment is to create a program that applies the concept of classes and inheritance in creating a cake shop billing system. So this is we're creating a class called cake which has name and rate as instance variables. We are with the help of constructor we are initializing the values of name and the rate, and then we are returning we are initializing a double for the calculate price, returning the price, and then get quantity and then returning the quantity, double weight, and we are initializing the string to string which will help you to call the object. While calling the object, it will help you to get the output as cake name and then the name and rate as rate. So there's an order cake is a base class which extends from cake. It has its instance variables as instance variable as weight. We are initializing the weight instance variable. Before that we are initializing we are calling the instance variables from the super class as super n comma r, that is name and rate. We are getting the rate and then returning the weight, and then calculating the price. We are calculating the price as rate is equals to rate into weight. So this is another function called ready-made. This is another class called ready-made cake which extends from the cake itself. Initializing the quantity, we are calling the function of calling the instance variable of the parent class by super n comma r, initializing the quantity of the cake and then getting the quantity, and we are calculating the price of the cake as rate into quantity. So this is the main function baker. Here we are creating objects, like array of objects, like 4 objects we are creating. 2 of them are order cake and 2 of them are ready-made cake. So we are already initializing the values for the order cake like name, quantity, name, price and the quantity, like weight or quantity, anything which we need. with the help of for loop we are getting the we're calling the toString function to get the output, like cost is, and then again we are writing the cost also. So initially our double price and quantity is 0.0. Again we are initializing in the for loop 2, and then price is equals to totally we are calculating the total price. We are calculating as price is equals to C of I dot calculate price. We are calling the function in here, and then quantity also, net quantity we are also calculating with the help of this get quantity function. And then total price of the ready-made cakes, we are getting the total price of the ready-made cakes with the help of by calculating these things we get the total price of the ready-made cakes in the ready-made cake quantity. We are making maximum as 0.0 and then position is 0. We are calculating the maximum amount in which has the maximum value, the cake which has a maximum value, like price for the cake. So position we are initializing it as 0. So we are running a for loop to get the compare. We are comparing the C dot I the price of the price with the maximum. If maximum is equals to C of I, we will exchange it. Position of cost is equals to I. I is incremented in each step until it reaches 4, like if we are comparing the 4 cakes. And then we are getting the highest price of the cakes and then cost of the maximum. And this thing. Now we will run for the program. Here you can see the cake name is mango, rate is 500, cost is 1000. Same as chocolate, 600, 1800, black forest, 350, 700, choco truffle, 500, 1500. Total price for the ready-made cake we have calculated as 2200, and then ready-made cake's quantity is 5. Highest price of the cake is chocolate cake, so the rate is 600, the cost is 1800. So now we'll move on to the fourth experiment of this question. Develop a Java application using inheritance as per the following. Create a superclass called train which has attributes train number, destination number of tickets, and methods such as check seat, availability, book ticket. Derive two subclasses such as Chennai Express and Coimbatore Express. Override all the superclass functions and derive classes finally from the book ticket details. So this is the program. Here we have created a class called train, which has a input system. We are getting the instance variables is name, source, destination, train number, cost, number of tickets. We are initializing the getters and setters to set and get the values. Finally, we are initializing. We are creating a function called check seat availability, which will check the seat if seat is available or not, and then book ticket, which will book ticket, and then the display ticket. This thing. The main thing we are overriding the function check seat availability, book ticket, and then the display menu in all three functions, all three classes. So the first class is Coimbatore Express. You can see we have created a class called Coimbatore Express which extends train, and then we are checking for the seat availability, which is an overriding function. So we are checking if number of tickets is greater than 6. Seats are it's less than 6. We are taking it as seats are available or seats are not available, and then we are calling the function to book ticket and then display the ticket. Now we are moving on to next class, Chennai Express, which extends from train. Here we are also initializing the same thing to check the seat availability and to book the tickets and then display the ticket. So in this main function we are initializing user's choice and everything. There is a initializing array value of train as 10. We are creating a menu for Chennai Express, Coimbatore Express, and like nothing is there, exit. So we are creating with the help of switch case. In case 1, we are moving on to the Chennai Express. If the user chooses for the Chennai Express, we will continue check seat availability, book ticket, display, etc. Exit. If they are calling the respective functions whenever we are calling the numbers initially, and then in case 2 Coimbatore Express, they are also having the same function, same choices, and then we are calling the same function with the help of the object. Else, if the system.out.println check is equals to 0 default, we are checking if it's the case 3, will break this thing, will break the continuation for loop, and then choose from the menu provided. Now we'll run the program and see. Here they are asking enter the choice of the user, Chennai Express, check seat, book tickets. You can see we've given all the values, and then finally we're displaying the items as name, PR, ring number, cost, source, destination. Now like we have train ticket, we have assigned for 5. Like now if we ask for the book ticket,